Friend of the blog and recent comic verse Kickstarterer Steve Peters sent in. Gonna plug Steve Peters' Awakening Comics, comic verse, and Sparky. I think that Awakening comic fans should rise up as one and demand a comic verse Sparky crossover. Just an idea, but like I say, I think we should probably all demand that. Hey, Dave and Matt, I believe Dave was saying in a recent Please Hold that it was no longer economically feasible to continue printing the phone books, which got me thinking about what Dave could publish using the content that's available. How about reviving Swords of Cerebus? You could pick up wherever the original left off. 4 issues reprinted in each volume wouldn't be too expensive, I hope. Plus, you could add new commentary about each issue or other behind-the-scenes material to make it more attractive to the folks who already have some version of it. Steve Peters. Thanks for the suggestion, Steve. I think we're at the point now where, particularly for the completists, if they have, we left off with Cerebus number 25 in the original Swords of Cerebus, volume 6. So we would be picking up with Cerebus 26, 27, 28, and 29. And as I say, I think the completists probably all have their own copies of 26, 27, 28, and 29. They probably also have Cerebus High Society Biweekly, and they probably also have High Society trade paperback. And if they're a real completist, they've probably got the gold logo High Society trade paperback. So I think we found our sweet spot right now with the Cerebus Archive Portfolios up to number 12, and David Birdsong was saying that he's getting a very good reaction to the bonus prints this time being the rest of issue 220. And also saying that people are asking about page 1, which is just the title, Rick's story, hand-drawn, but just the title. And page 7, which is one of Gerhardt's pages. Yeah, that's one of those, well, you don't know until you hear from people, but the reaction seems to be, as Birdsong said, nothing succeeds like a complete issue for people. And it's like, that's probably a duh, but you don't know it's a duh until you hear it. So yes, we will be making available page 1 and page 7. And I think what we're going to do is say if everybody buys if anybody buys all of the other pages, the bonus prints plus the Can 12, we'll just throw in page 1 and page 7. And skipping ahead on that, that sort of prompted me to go, well, wait a second, what's our situation with Can 13, which will be going home, and actually there's two hand-drawn title pages for going home. So that's pages 1 and 2. We'll probably again make those bonus prints, and the only page missing in the Cerebus Archive is page 14. But I'm sure that Sean Robinson has a scan of that and has remastered that, so we will be able to offer again assuming that this isn't just a couple of exceptional people, that people actually do want a complete issue if they can get it, that we will be able to offer that also on the Can 13 Kickstarter whenever that happens. It's starting to look like we're going to be doing 2 of these a year. Might get in 3, but two is looking more likely at this point. And that prompted me as well, because I haven't been thinking that far ahead on the Cerebus Archive Portfolios. And thanks again for the question, which provoked me into looking at these. And I went out the back, and Rolly has a box there that says on it, extra prints. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. I just happen to be working on prints here, and extra prints would always be welcome. So I looked through it, and sure enough, there's extra prints in there. And some of them are like very unusual extra prints. There's printouts of a 5-page Al Williamson story from a Gold Key comic that I got Studio Comics Press to print out from a Heritage catalog. And that came out absolutely gorgeous. And a J. Scott Pike romance cover, again, full size. And it's like, well, there's no law that says that they have to be Cerebus pages that are offered on Kickstarter as bonus prints. And in this case, they would be bonus prints. In other words, you'll be getting prints in your package, maybe 1, maybe 2, that you didn't order, but we happen to have on hand. And as long as we're mailing you 11 by 17 prints, we might as well throw some more in there. And that got me looking at the Ninja High School Cerebus crossover full-size prints, which Sean Robinson, after he remastered the artwork and in some cases put the tone on from my inked blue lines, would get Studio Comics Press to print out full-size copies for me to take a look at. And they're really, really nice looking, and I had no idea there were this many of them. I think there's got to be like 30, 40 prints already, just because of duplication. So we're going to be throwing those in as bonus prints for the people. Probably half of them will go to the early birds, the ones who got their Kickstarter in order in the earliest of anybody, and the others, maybe another 10, will go to the deepest pockets people. Not to be completely mercenary about this, but we're going to be completely mercenary about this. Whoever spends the most money, we're going to go top 10 and say, okay, you also get a personalized Ninja High School Cerebus crossover proof print, just for being one of the top 10. I'm also going to mention, every time that I see the name Steve Peters, I go, okay, he's got to be running low on the Avery labels now. The Avery labels that I sign that you can clip out and paste into the jam stories and crossover stories that I've done for Awakening Comics. So I got another sheet of those. That works out to, I think, about another 32 signed Avery labels. So as always, don't be shy. If you do run low on those, just let Rolly know. He'll let me know. I'll sign a bunch of them, and we'll get them out to you in the mail. So thanks for your question, and we'll hope to hear from you next time.